And this was another action-packed episode. So let's talk about it. So there was so much going on this episode. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I know where to begin. Let's start with that damn Briana. So after last episode, she was basically outed by Tara for trying to steal Tara's agent. Of course, she didn't really accept the full responsibility. She was saying that wasn't her intentions. She was just asking questions. But there were more than a handful of witnesses at the scene of the crime, okay? So she really couldn't get out of it. So she opens up by basically apologizing to Tara. But it was a soft apology. Now, I don't want the girl's blood, but I just want a sincere apology. When you say things like, that wasn't my intentions, or I would never do that to you. Christy did that to me, so I know how that feels. It's not so sincere to me. I mean, there was witnesses. A lot of them. I mean, come on, Tara. Briana, let's just own up to what you did. But you did apologize. Call it a self-apology. Because it basically went something like this. If you thought I was doing that, I apologize. I don't like that wording. Now, I'm a stickler, okay? I like to nail people to the cross. So I know this about my personality. So I'm going to ease up a little bit. Just on the apology. So she gave her this lukewarm apology, okay? But Tara accepts the apology. Tara invites her to this woman's march. Okay, so this is a step in the right direction. So when Briana gets home, she finds out some very good news that she booked a photo shoot with Maxima magazine. This is huge. Maxima is known for having a list of beautiful women. And so, that's huge. And she was very grateful for this booking. But she also decides, so she's sitting down, she tells her husband Matt the news, and in the middle of the conversation, she decides that this is so huge, this is such good news, that she doesn't need to go to the women's march anymore with Tara, because this is proof that she has her own connections, and she doesn't need Tara's people anymore, and that, she just didn't want to go to this march anymore. Now, what happened to the I'm sorry? Briana, I'm not understanding you these days. This is only validation in my mind that maybe you were jealous about the whole Dancing with the Stars thing, and that your apology really wasn't that sincere. You actually said because you got this booking, you did not need Tara anymore, or her people. And the worst part is, your husband co-signed. Yeah, you don't need them anymore. What does anymore mean? Were you really trying to steal her manager? I don't understand. What are your motives here? Are you a true friend? At this point, I'm going to have to say not. And you know that something's wrong with you. So you finally went to the therapist that I've been begging for you to go to for months. And you admitted to the therapist that you are self-diagnosed postpartum. I didn't know you could just diagnose yourself so easy. Tara, Brianna, you have a lot going on. And at this point, I'm going to say you're not a very good friend. A lot of your problem is Matt and your, I don't know what the word to use, your self-involvement. You're only out for Briana and you don't care about anybody else. This whole maximum shoot was a total example of that. You don't need Tara or her people anymore. Listen, I know it takes a while for therapy to work, but you need to keep going. Until I see any improvement, I'm going to have to say, you suck as a friend. I'm sorry. But since we're on the topic of shitty friends, let's just keep up the theme. So that brings me to Christy next. Christy is a shitty friend. And the perfect example is when she damn near died. and nobody came to check on her. That was a huge sign, Christy, that you were a shitty friend. I would have been doing some self-therapy, like, I almost died, and Tanya's the only person who came to see me for like 5 minutes. That's a huge sign, but, I guess you didn't get the memo. So you're steady doing shitty things, but you're taking it a step further this time. Now you're being shitty to your husband. Now, I am a huge fan of Todd. I love Todd. And no one in this planet is perfect. We all have flaws. And one of Todd's flaws is food. So he went to a doctor. He was 300 pounds and labeled morbidly obese. This is huge. I mean, that's a problem. It's a problem with your health. It could work on your self-esteem. And we all know losing weight is a hard thing to do. You have to be totally disciplined. And, according to Oprah, people eat for other reasons besides being hungry. And so I believe it because I'm one of those people. Listen, as women, we all know it's hard to lose weight. Because, Christy, you're not a size 4 your damn self. I mean, not even a 6. You're not even a 7. Maybe not even a 10. My point is, you understand how difficult it is to lose weight. So why aren't you being more supportive of your husband? You tell him, lose weight or get out, fatty. Now, I added the fatty thing, but that's how it came across in my mind. Like, why aren't you being more sympathetic? Like, I don't understand. You have a weight problem yourself. You should be more supportive. I just love Todd. Now, if your intentions are coming out wrong and on the inside you're really a supportive wife, it's really not showing on television. And when you keep telling him lose weight or get out, the ultimatums, I'm not liking that at all. So I hate to do this, but I have to put you on my list. I don't like you either. So let's talk about Tara Jolie. Tara Jolie is a kick-ass chick. I really like her. She's overly ambitious, but some people are just born that way, and those are the people that make things happen. She's almost insanely over-ambitious, but she went to the Women's March, and she gave a performance with her Dancing with the Stars co-star, and it was a kick-ass performance. Of course, Briana didn't show up. Who cares? Tanya was there, and she just gave a really good performance. And so, while I think at times Tara is overly ambitious, you gotta love her. I love doers. I like people that take on challenges and, live up to their highest potential. And she's one of those people. Loved her performance, kick-ass performance, very good. So Tara introduces a new friend to the group. So her and Tanya are thick as thieves. Like, these two are best friends, and they're very supportive of each other. Now, they have their normal arguments, just like any other friends. No one's perfect, but at the end of the day, they're there for each other. So Tara introduces her new friend to the group, and she's this ex-model turned designer. And for some reason, Tanya was just not feeling this new friend. Like, the friend didn't really do anything. Tanya was just not feeling her. She was like saying, are you a so-called fashion show? Like, Tanya was just being a bitch. Now, Tanya, you gotta be careful, because remember, you are so bitchy at times that you gave yourself Bell's palsy. Because the doctor said it's because of stress. Now, that's all due from your bitchiness. You could be a true bitch. I love you, but you're a true bitch at times. So you are not feeling the new friend. I would love to see on the next episode your reason for not feeling the new friend. No secret. But my favorite person on the show is Elena. I love her personality and tell it like it is, and while being caring and loving at the same time. So I hate to hear that Elena's father passed away. I mean, you could tell she was devastated. And so was and her Tanya went over to support Preston, which was a great thing to do. That's how you support friends. But, Elena, I'm so sorry to hear about your father. I hope you get through this. Jasmine the best way is another loving, nurturing soul. And for some reason, Jasmine decides to throw Christy a bone. She's one of these friends that she's going to ride with you until she can't ride anymore. But for some reason, no reason at all, she decides to invite Christy to the tequila tasting party. And when Christy made her presence, no one was happy to see her. It was sad. Because you have to take these lessons and be thankful that Jasmine is throwing you a bone. This is probably one of your last attempts to be a good friend. Let's see what you do with it. But, at this point, I really don't have too much faith in you. No offense. I'm thinking you're a little Briana. And we'll see how this goes. You should be thankful for Jasmine. Everybody needs Jasmine around. Jasmine's one of those people. She's like Elena. She will ride with you, but she's not as upfront as Elena. She watches how she works things, and everybody needs a Jasmine in their life. Like, I might just send you an email. Like, you're such a good friend. I mean, I love you to death. But this episode was really good. I love this show. These women bring the heat, and I love it. So I'll be there next week. Thanks for watching. Until then, talk to you next time. Bye.